Hi. So, who's getting tired of Vlogmas? I kind of think people are. We have 6 more days, right? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yep. So, including today, 6 more days. We can get through this. Today is jalapeno pop peanuts. They're good. Just slightly tasted jalapeno, but they're good. I like peanuts. I wanted to show you, for those of you that have been here for every story, this is all the stories I've read. This is today's. This is what we have left. We can do this. Today's is called A Christmas Carol. So when I looked to see which ones I had left, I like this one. And the last one is 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And I was like, I need to keep going, keep going, keep going. And it does say A Christmas Carol based on the story by Charles Dickens. Everyone was scared of Ebenezer Scrooge. He was cold-hearted and mean, especially at Christmas. So when his nephew Fred came to visit on Christmas Eve, Scrooge frowned. "Merry Christmas," called Fred. "Bah, humbug," replied Scrooge. Fred didn't understand his uncle's bad mood. Scrooge's business had made him very rich, but he still wouldn't keep the office warm for his clerk or give any money to the poor. He didn't even want to celebrate Christmas with Fred. Fred left, and Scrooge went home to his cold, dark house. The house had once belonged to his business partner, Jacob Marley, who had now been dead for 7 years. Suddenly he heard a loud clank, clank. Then someone he knew appeared. It was the ghost of Jacob Marley. At first, Scrooge didn't believe it was real. Then Marley spoke. "You will be haunted by the 3 spirits tonight. Listen and learn from them, or you will end up in chains like me." Scrooge went straight to bed and only woke up when the clock struck 1. Dong! A bright light flashed, and a spirit appeared. "I am the ghost of Christmas past. I am here to help you," it said. The spirit led Scrooge straight through his bedroom wall to a classroom. "I went to school here," he gasped. In front of them, a young Scrooge sat alone while everyone else enjoyed the holidays. He remembered that very lonely Christmas. Then the spirit showed him another Christmas. "No more work. It's time for the Christmas party," said Mr. Fezwig, Scrooge's first boss. Scrooge remembered how happy he was at that time and how money wasn't the most important thing. "We don't have much time," said the spirit as a beautiful woman appeared in the snow. "You've chosen a life of greed. You don't love me anymore," she said. Scrooge begged not to see any more of the terrible Christmas as the spirit disappeared. Dong! Scrooge woke up back in his bed. He waited a while, but no spirit appeared. Then suddenly his home transformed. It was filled with Christmas treats and decorations, and a giant spirit sat by the fire. "I am the ghost of Christmas present," it said, as they were transported to Fred's house where everybody was celebrating together. "I can't be angry at my uncle," said Fred. "It's just sad he's missing the fun." Then the spirit led Scrooge to the house of his clerk, Bob Cratchit. The family were very poor but happy, and even raised a toast to Scrooge. "Merry Christmas, everyone," said Tiny Tim. Scrooge was touched by the sight of the kind little boy, but when he looked closer, he saw how weak he was. "Will Tiny Tim live?" asked Scrooge. "No, not unless something changes," replied the spirit. Dong! The ghost of Christmas present disappeared, and a silent hooded figure moved forward toward Scrooge. He couldn't see its face and asked, "Are you the ghost of Christmas yet to come?" The spirit did not reply, but held out a hand to a fearful Scrooge. They were transported once again, and Scrooge now stood in front of a group of businessmen. They were talking about a man who had died, but none of them missed him. Next, the spirit showed Scrooge the Cratchit family, but this Christmas everyone was quiet. "We'll never forget Tiny Tim," said Bob. Scrooge sighed with sadness. Finally, the spirit showed Scrooge the gravestone of the man who nobody cared about. Scrooge fell on the ground sobbing when he saw his own name. "Please tell me things can change," he cried. "I'm not the man I was." Suddenly, Scrooge woke up in his own bed. "It was all real," he said, wiping a tear from his eye. Scrooge ran to the window and called, "What day is it?" "It's Christmas Day," replied a boy. "I haven't missed it," laughed Scrooge. "There's still time to fix things?" Scrooge was so happy. He stepped outside in his nicest clothes and asked the boy to buy the biggest turkey in the shop and take it to Bob Cratchit. Then Scrooge gave a large donation to a man collecting money for the poor. As he walked down the streets, Scrooge wished everyone he met a Merry Christmas. He smiled with joy, and they wished him one too. He arrived at his nephew's house just in time to enjoy a perfect Christmas together. Scrooge even gave Bob Cratchit a pay raise and promised to help his family as much as possible. Tiny Tim got better after all, and Scrooge became like a second father to him. From that day on, Scrooge celebrated Christmas more than anyone, and so, as Tiny Tim said, "Merry Christmas, everyone." Well, thank you for surviving day 19. Onward we go. Please come back tomorrow. Bye.